Hi guys, good morning or afternoon or wherever we are at. It's Sunday and I'm here for it. I'm going to talk to you today about different kinds of foundation that we have, different kinds of skincare that we have, and why it's important that I ask you certain questions about your skin so that we can find the best match for you. There is not a one-size-fits-all solution to anything. And so I kind of wanted to explain to you what I mean about that because, hi Karen, because I don't want you to buy the wrong products. And there are definitely products that might work for you, but there could be a product that would work better. So I don't have anything on my face yet today. I just washed it and I put rose water on it. So I'm actually going to go into my Uology Day Moisturizer. And I actually have my Day Moisturizer information right here. So this is, obviously it's just like a little pamphlet of information on it. So the interesting thing about our skincare is that everything comes already like fully stocked and loaded and ready to go. But then we took it a notch further and we created Uology, which means that you get the option of a bunch of different boosters that you add to your day cream, night cream, serum, cleanser, all of that kind of stuff. And you just go ahead and basically do this little skincare quiz. Oh, this stuff smells so good. It smells like the inside of the spa. Anyway, you do this little skincare quiz and it's going to tell you what your skin needs in order to fix either the problems that you're having or reach the goals that you have for your skin. Whether you're looking for me personally, what I'm very concerned about is skin elasticity, brightness, firming what I have, that sort of thing. I'm trying not to develop any more fine lines and wrinkles. So basically all the anti-aging boosters are what find their way into my products. So that's why it's really important to kind of understand that when you go to do your makeup, hi Vanessa, hi Karina, I might have a bunch of questions for you to kind of understand what kind of skin you have, what your goals are, how much time you spend on your makeup, what your level of comfortability is doing your makeup, because I want to give you the products that are going to make you succeed. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Susan. Hi, Lauren. All right, so the first things first, I'm going to do my Touch Glorious primer, and this is the hydrating primer. And while we wait for that to sort of soak into our skin, I'm going to talk to you about the different foundations that we have, because I have been using the spray foundation basically all month long. And the reason for that is it's new and a lot of people were very interested in how it works and there was a lot of questions around it. So I feel like I've demoed it to death essentially, and I don't have to demo it anymore for people to understand what it does and that it's wonderful. So I kind of want to take this opportunity to talk about all of our different foundations and explain who they're good for, who they're best for, and why we use them. Hold on one second. Let me just grab the pressed and loose powder. Okay. So I've already talked the spray foundation to death, but I feel like if we're going to talk about all of them, I'll start with the spray foundation. This is our newest product. It's super duper lightweight. It's good for all skin types, all skin tones. If you use the stick foundation already, you can find your exact same color in the spray and go right to it because they're an even match. This you would apply with the kabuki brush, spray it right on the kabuki brush and start blending it into your skin. Literally, you can't feel it once it's on your skin because it's literally the lightest weight foundation I've ever used in my life. So this one is a full coverage foundation. It's amazing. I love it so much. Definitely worth a try. And it's also smudge proof and wears for 15 hours. So that's the spray foundation. Next, we have the stick foundation. This was what we released earlier this year. So this is a cream foundation stick. You just draw on your face with it. I personally love this product. It's super full coverage. It is going to feel a little bit heavier on your face because it is a cream foundation. However, there is more pigment in a cream foundation than there is in anything else because of the consistency of it. So if you have dry skin, especially, you're going to absolutely love this product because of the way that it moisturizes your skin. It has 2 different kinds of non-pore clogging cosmetic wax in it, and it is going to keep the moisture that's in your skin all day long. So for cold New York winters, I am going to absolutely use this all the time. What I also like about it is that I can get it in the like a highlight shade in Scarlet, and then I have it in Chenille to contour with, and I can use all one cream product to highlight, contour, and provide a foundation for my face. So that's stick foundation. Excellent for mature skin, dry skin, normal to dry, that sort of thing. Not that you can't use it if you have oily skin, but you just need to set it a little bit differently. All right, so next up we have our liquid Mineral Touch foundation. So this was the first foundation that I used when I started with Younique. It dries to a matte finish, so it's not going to give you that like really dewy finish like the stick will. However, this is a medium to full coverage foundation. A lot of people love this because it is a water weight foundation, so it dries to almost nothing on your face. Again, you're not going to feel it, but it's a very thin liquid. When I first started using Younique, I was kind of scared because the foundation I had used before to cover all of my acne was, what did I use? I used Makeup Forever, and that was really thick. Like you had to pump it out and it came out like gloppy. So when I switched to this, I'm like, this is not going to cover anything. It has incredible coverage, really, really easy to blend, but this one is going to give you a more matte finish. So if you don't like a lot of glow on your skin, or if you have oily skin and like to sort of diffuse that oil with a more matte finish, then liquid foundation is good for you. This is great for all skin types. I wouldn't say that it's bad for anybody. This is going to be a universal hero. All right, then we have powder foundations. So we have pressed powder foundation and loose powder foundation. So pressed powder foundation comes in a little compact like this, and then the loose powder foundation comes in a little compact like this. They come in interchangeable colors, so if you like a looser application, hi Kelly, or if you like a pressed powder. I personally love them both. I find that obviously if you have the loose, you never have to worry about breaking it, but I use the Scarlet pretty much every day to highlight and set my makeup, and I use that in the pressed powder. So powder foundation is wonderful. I used to hate powder foundation because it always made me look really dry and cakey. These do not. They are very velvety. They are very buttery, and they don't make me look dry at all. I use the Scarlet underneath my eyes all the time to set my makeup and highlight, and I use the Chenille to contour with. But there are times where I'll just go in and put pressed powder all over my face, in the summer especially. So if you have dry skin, you're probably not going to want to use a powder foundation because there are better foundations for your skin. You still can, but this is more for our oily girls or our normal to oily girls, is a powder foundation. These, however, are very, very velvety. You will not get any of that dryness. And then the last foundation kind that we have is BB cream, which is a tinted moisturizer. So this is more of a light to medium coverage foundation. Whenever I meet someone who complains about their fine lines or their wrinkles or their skin is just so dry and they can't stay on top of it, I always tell them to grab BB cream. Even if you grab BB cream and you grab concealer and you add a little concealer to it to make it a heavier coverage, or you grab a liquid foundation and add a few drops to it to make it a heavier coverage, I absolutely love BB cream, and I wear it a lot in the winter time when it just gets really dry around here. So those are our 5 different products that we have for foundation. All of them come in the kudos this month. So you don't have to say, well, it's only the spray or it's only this. All of them are available. You just pick your favorite. I wanted to just kind of do a brief overview of them because I think it's really important to know that certain things are better for certain people. You can obviously try whatever you want, but if I ask you questions about your skin type or, how much time you spend on your makeup or what you're looking for, it's because I'm trying to figure out which foundation product is going to be best for you. It's not that I'm just nosy, although I am very nosy too. So I don't know what I should use today. Like I said, I feel like I've used the stick or the spray foundation to death, so I kind of want to give it a little bit of a rest today. So I'm kind of thinking I'm going to go in with since it's going to be winter, why don't we go in with stick foundation? Let's do stick foundation in Lace. So we have our face moisturizer on, and I did my hydrating day cream. So I'm now going to go in with the stick foundation in Lace and show you how to apply it. So literally, it's super easy. You just draw on your face with it, like so. And you'd be amazed at the coverage. So I'm using the shade Lace because Mama is very, very fair skinned. I use a whole different, like, it's interesting. When people ask me to color match them, it's important to get close, but I want people to know that you don't have to be spot on when you get your colors. It's okay if you highlight and contour your face to be a little bit darker or a little bit lighter, because you're never going to really find a perfect, this is your skin match. You can only come really, really close. I use about 5 different colors when I do my face. I use taffeta, eyelet, lace, velour, and then in pressed powders, I think I have 3 different colors too. So I can use all of them, and depending on what colors I use to highlight and brighten with, I can like really achieve a very flawless natural look. So this is the shade Lace in stick foundation, and I'm going to go in with the kabuki brush, and I'm just going to blend it in. So instead of just taking it and smearing it, you're more like pressing it into your skin. I had a comment on my YouTube channel the other day that someone said it looked like I was very rough with my skin. This, like, I honestly treat my skin like a Fabergé egg. It's kind of embarrassing how much time I spend babying my skin, but like I said, it's super important. Hi, Jess. Hi, Charlene. So you just kind of press it in like this. This is a super full coverage foundation, the stick foundation. I'm always blown away with it, and I love the glowy finish that it gives you because of the 2 different kinds of cosmetic wax in it. All right, pressing. Important to blend it right down your jawline and into your neck and into the flannel shirt you're wearing today. Hi, Jamie. Okay. Like, look at that coverage. That coverage is phenomenal. Really, really nice. So all of these are available in the Flawless 4 Kudos this month. And you get the concealer, the foundation, a setting product, and a primer for $99, which is a $50 savings. And you're helping out me because I am this close to a promotion that I have been going for over a year. Hi, Jamie. Definitely need to chat with you. Yes, absolutely. Send me a message and I will answer you as soon as I'm done with this. Okay, so that is the full coverage stick foundation. It's so good. It's so, so good. So from here, you have a couple of different options. Hi, Samantha. You can go in with pressed powder. You can go in with regular concealer. And that's what I'm going to do today. And I'm just going to put a little bit of Velour concealer on the inside corner of my eyes and just down the center of my nose. I like to do it. I just put this little bit. That's why this thing will last me 6 to 7 months, because you don't need a ton of product to make it go. Hi, how are you guys? I love that you're saying hi when you hop on. Thank you. Everybody say hi when you hop on. It's silly things like that work with Facebook. It's unreal. When you start to understand what the algorithm is, it's just basically like engagement, like actual real people engaging with you. All right, so this is the Skin Perfecting Concealer in Velour, and I'm just going in very light-handed. I'm not going in for a super fussy bright eye today. I'm just going in for a really nice neutral look. Down the forehead and the nose and the chin. So this is just to kind of highlight and brighten because I want a little bit of a brighter under eye. What is the promotion you're going for? I am going for blue. I'm going for a blue Status Presenter. Hi, Nicole. So I did not pre-wash this. I washed it last night. So I'm just going to take a little rose water, which is my daily toner, and I live and die by this stuff. And I'm just going to press this into my skin. I like to have a wet sponge because it blends the makeup out that much easier. And a little tip, if you have under eye creasing and wrinkles and things like that, your skin needs a drink. Your makeup game is never going to be a 10 if your skincare game is a 2. So I do a pretty fair amount of makeup for other people. And one thing I hear all the time is, why doesn't my finish look as flawless as yours? And it's because they're washing their face with hand soap and stuff like that. I have no time for that. There is so much good stuff out on the market that, like, if my husband washes his face with hand soap, you need to not do that. Even Justin knows better. So we need to be better than hand soap for our face. Hi, Alyssa. Thank you, Kelly. All right, so if you add a little bit of moisture to your sponge, when you blend this out into your under eye, you're just gonna diffuse that product that much better, and you're not gonna get it all creasing and sticking. But if your skin is really dry or really rough and thick because you're not exfoliating it enough, there's no amount of makeup that can fix that for you. You have to literally start changing your skin by changing your skincare routine. And that's honestly, it's a fun thing to do. I'll tell you, as someone who came from having terrible skin, my complexion used to be a hot mess. I'm so glad, number one, that I got back on something that worked for me. But number two, it's changed the consistency of my skin enough that I don't have to like fight some of these battles that I see other people fighting. And it really does make all the difference in the world. All right, so we're going in with Touch Behold Setting Powder. This comes in the Flawless 4. So you pick from setting powder or setting spray. This is the setting powder. And what I love about this is how super finely milled it is. It's basically like a blurring powder. So it's going to blur out your pores. It's going to set your cream and liquid makeup. It's going to give you this really flawless finish. It's probably twice as finely milled as our foundation powders are. And those suckers are very finely milled. But this just sits as a beautiful little veil on top of your makeup. And it makes your skin look perfect. If you have oily skin, definitely go with the powder. If you have dry skin, go with the spray. But I live and die by the Touch Behold setting powder. I think it's one of the best setting powders I have ever used. And I don't pack it on. As you can see, I go in pretty light-handed with it because, again, more product on your face, especially on your under eyes, is going to be what causes creasing, and you're going to notice things like your fine lines and wrinkles that much more. Hi, Jill. That's why I try to go in and use as little product as I can, except for skincare. I bring the skincare game like all right here. I'll do a skincare video at some point and just kind of show you what my nightly routine is, because I actually really enjoy it now that I've seen the benefits of doing it. But at first I was like, this is tedious AF. I don't have time for this. But then when it really started working, I really got into it and I just love doing it. How are you? This is my coffee from this morning. Mom life in a nutshell. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with, I'm gonna go in with pressed powder in the shade Chenille to do my contour, because I have a very glowy look going on right now because of the stick foundation, so I don't want to just like glow my way out the door today. So I'm going to go in with the shade Chenille, which is a pressed powder foundation color. What I like about using a pressed powder as a contour is that I'm able to get the exact color that I want, and it's super hyperpigmented, so I just need a very little bit. And I can really control where that goes. So I kind of just start on the back corner of my face, up by the top of my ear, and I blend down right on my cheekbone towards the corner of my mouth. And I just kind of feel for that hollow. Like that. And it just gives your face really nice dimension. That's why I say all the time, if you're not highlighting and contouring, you are missing a huge opportunity to change sort of the way your face is shaped by showing your bone structure off. I have a very round face and I haven't always loved my face shape, which is why I have taken the time to go in and highlight and contour, because I feel like it just makes it look that much more refined. Or not like Chase says, a big tomato face. Or little boy's the best. Okay, and just brings life to your face. Like the color, especially because I'm so fair skinned, color is everything. All right, we're gonna do our forehead now. And the name of the game when you contour is just keeping the inside of your face nice and bright and just contouring the sides of your face so that you get like a nice bright place for your eye to focus, which is right here, and then you're tailoring out the edges and they sort of recede back. Jawline, my favorite place to contour, honestly. All right, now my favorite inexpensive makeup trick. Wow, my hair is a hot mess. My favorite inexpensive makeup trick is to take a big fluffy powder brush with nothing on it and just diffuse all of this together so that there are no super bright spots, no really dark spots, and everything just looks really flawless. Just like that. I really wish I brought a scrunchie in here. My hair's driving me nuts. And yes, I said scrunchie. Oh, the other thing I'm going to have to do, I have an 80s masquerade ball to go to on Friday, and I'm between two makeup looks. So I'm going to have to post that, and people will have to tell me what you think, because I literally cannot make a decision on this to save my life. Okay. All right, that's better. Not my hair isn't in my face. Hi, Trisha. All right, so everything is nice and blended out. I don't have any really, really high spots and really low spots, and we're just like ready to continue. I have to sit on my face. Sit on my face. Sit on my foot. All right, so let's go in now. I'm going to do a very easy blush, which is going to be, all my makeup is right in front of my drawer. Sweet. Here it is. All right, so we're going to go in. Crap, this broke thanks to the airport dropping it. So I need a new one. Add that to the list. All right, so we're gonna go in with Sweet and tap it right on the corner of our cheek. Just like that. Sweet is one of my favorite blushes. I feel like it looks really, really stunning on everyone. It just brings life to your face without looking fussy. I love it. Very natural. I'm driving the freaking struggle bus right now. It's fine, it's fine. All right, let's go in now and do our brows. I'm gonna go in with the brow pencil, and I'm gonna use the medium and dark pencils today. So the dark pencil I start with, and I just outline my brow with it. And the reason that I do that is that I want more definition on the shape of my brow. So I start with the dark pencil right in the front. And I just sort of outline the bottom line of my brow. And then I go in and start the top. Now, if you notice, I didn't start that line all the way in the front because I want to have a really natural fade in. So I'm just going to go at the arch to the tail. This I don't know why she thinks she's so, like, she thinks she was brought here for security purposes, I think. She was not. She was supposed to be a snuggle muffin. Hi, Amber. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the medium pencil and just fill in the front. And you can see that I'm doing very light hair-like strokes. Nothing too aggressive. And I'm just filling in the front. And then I'm going to take the spoolie on the end of here and just brush this all together. And that gives you a super nice, neutral, non-aggressive. You can't even tell that it's colored in, honestly. They just look perfect. All right, so again, dark pencil on the underline. And the further back you hold the pencil, the lighter your touch is going to be. So that's kind of why I hold it right here in my hand towards the end. And the lighter the touch, the better. So fill in the arch to the tail. And now we're going to go in with the medium pencil and do the front. So the lightest you can touch it is exactly what you want to do. And you can start small and then just kind of slowly build up if you're looking to do a more bold brow or a fuller brow. Start with what you're comfortable with and then expand upon it. Like, you're honestly, there are no rules with this. There's just what you like and what you don't like. Hi, Donna. Hi, Catherine. You know, one of the toughest things, honestly, is just like the whole comparison thing, like what other people are doing or what they say about what you're doing. Like, I'll be very honest with you. I'm looking at 35 next month. And at this point, I really could care less what I'm supposed to be doing or what other people think I should be doing. And it's like, as long as it's good with me, it's good with me. So I feel like that's something that I don't know that I would have been able to say 5 years ago. Definitely not 10 years ago. But with age comes wisdom. And I like to think that I'm getting a little bit wiser as I get a little bit older. But that's how I feel about that. If you love a big brow, if you love a really dark brow and you're platinum blonde, do it. Like, who's gonna stop you? What's the point? Do you, boo. All right, so now we're gonna go in with palette 6 because I'm feeling this little pop of burgundy. This is my new Amazon fleece Sherpa, and it just feels like a warm fireside chat wrapped around you, and I'm living for it. But I wanted this little pop so I didn't look like the Jolly Green Giant. So this is my Old Navy flannel from last year. So I want to bring in a little of that burgundy. So this is palette 6. It's got really pretty browns and burgundies. This is like a really ballet slipper pink, a very light ivory. This is sort of like a champagne gold, browns, and burgundy. So I'm going to start with this brown, which is called Enthralled. And I'm going to grab my unique blending brush, whatever it might be. Here she is, unique blending brush, and I'm going to grab Enthralled. And I'm just going to put this all over my lid and blend it into the crease of my eye. And this color is gorgeous on its own, and we're not going to go overboard today, but I do just want to show you some fun options. Life's too short to be both boring and old, so I may as well just be old. All right, so that's the shade Enthralled. I'm going to go in with my unique fluffy crease brush, and I'm going to grab a little bit of this color right here, which is called Blazing, this really pretty cranberry color. And I'm going to pop this right in the crease and in the back corner. I love like a smoky red. Who would have ever thought? When it used to be a smoky eye was literally just black. Like you could only do a smoky eye with black. What was that, like 8 years ago when the smoky eye really, really stepped into the spotlight? But I love that you can basically take anything now and make it a smoky eye. And I'm just going to dance a little bit of that right across my lower lash line, because why not? Let's just get wild. All right, and then I'm going to grab my Unique Deluxe brush, which is a double-sided brush. So it's got an angled brush on this side and a sponge brush on that side. And I'm going to grab this really pretty sort of like champagne copper, which is called Lofty. And I'm going to apply it right onto the inside corner of my eyes and blend it out to the center and just brighten that area up because it is daytime. So we may as well look our best while we're at Aldi grocery shopping, right? They appreciate that over there at Aldi or Aldi, whatever floats your boat. We got booed this morning, where one of your neighbors drops off a gift on your front door and then you have to go boo someone else. So I have to go to Target and get stuff to boo someone with. And Chase needs giveaway things for his gift bag for his Halloween party at school. And Justin's having a chili cook-off at work this week, and he is going to win it come hell or high water. We're winning this chili cook-off. You heard. All right, so I'm feeling a little liner today, and I actually want to do it in green, my Prosperous. So this is one of my favorite little tricks because it's so unexpected. So this is a dark green eyeliner, a liquid eyeliner pencil called Prosperous, and I'm obsessed with it. And so I'm just going to do a very minimal line. So from afar, it looks black, but up close you can tell that it's green. And I love that it gives a little synergy with the shirt I'm wearing. And I also love the way that it balances off the red on my eye. And these pencils are so easy to use. Like no dipping, no nothing. It's all just right in here. Living for this. All right, so let's go in with 40 mascara now. What the heck did I drop? Oh, I think it was water. It wouldn't be a live video unless half of my set came crashing down to the ground in the middle of it. Hi, Ellen. All right, so now we're going to grab 40 mascara, which is the best mascara on the market, and do 2 nice thick coats of this sucker. So you want to twirl the wand sort of like you're round brushing your hair when you dry it, because there's a variety of different bristles on this that you want to engage. And the only way to do that is to get all 360 degrees of this brush, wand, whatever you want to call it, working. All right, so 1 coat is amazing. 2 coats is even better. And another little tip, I don't know why I always do this on the second eye, is to put the mirror either in front of you or just below you, not above you. Okay, so now we're going in for the gusto with the second coat. Uh-oh, I hear someone yelling, "That hurts," which is never a good sign for a parent. All right, so that's 2 coats of the 4D mascara, which is literally like putting on a strip of false lashes. And then I'm just going to use what I have left over on the wand to do my lower lashes. living for the lashes. Almost as much as a big lip, you know what I'm saying? All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so let's see. We got to do highlighter now. Let's go in with highlighter in Lustrous, because it's the first one I pulled out. So Lustrous is this really pretty, like, rose gold shade. It's got a lot of warmth in it, and I love it. And I'm just going to grab this brush. So I always put my highlighter, powder luminizer rather, right here on my cheekbone, and it blends my blush into my highlighted under eye really nicely. I love this Lustrous because it's got like a little bit of a pinky glow, like a pink gold. Right on the edge of my nose. And the most important, right here on the Cupid's bow. Okay, so this Cupid's bow part plays a huge role in making the lips go BAM! I'm feeling the lip. The lip movement is huge. All right, so let's do just a really pretty neutral nude lip. And I'm gonna go in with, I did those yesterday, so I don't want to do the exact same thing. That would be boring. You didn't come here for boring. Okay, so let's go in with Plush lip liner. Hi Martha, hi Sage, and I'm going to go in with Lucid Lucrative lip gloss. This is a great nude. All right, so Plush is this really like pretty mauve-y color. It's got like, it's a pink with a little bit of brown in it, so that you're not going to get like full on. Good morning. All right, so Plush. Now I overline my lips just slightly, so I go right on the edge of them to kind of puff them out a little bit more. And because I'm just doing a lip gloss today, I'm filling in the sides with the liner. And this is something that's going to stay on your lips all day long. All right, so now we're going in with Lucid lip gloss, which is this like, sort of like a Victorian rose color. Ooh. All right, so let's set this. I'm gonna go in with setting spray, and then I'm gonna just do my hair really quick. So setting spray keeps your hair, your makeup in place all day long. Sort of like how hairspray keeps your hair in place all day. That's what setting spray does. So I'm gonna show you another little trick. This is my most favorite dry shampoo ever. It's called Chlorane. It's made with oats. It's actually an oat milk dry shampoo. I got it on Amazon. So if you just Google Chlorane, Klorane, you'll see it on Amazon. They did just have it for sale on the Ulta Beauty thing, and I got 2 for $20. Hi Meg. But I haven't washed my hair in a couple of days, and I'm trying not to wash it until Tuesday because someone asked me to do a tutorial with that Revlon brush blow dryer that I got. So I'm trying to hold out until then. So this Chlorane is literally everything. It smells good, and for me, I can't use anything that's super perfumey because Justin gets migraines when there's like fragrance. So this just smells clean. It doesn't smell like chemical. Another little tip is when you blow dry your hair, put a little bit of this in there, because then as your hair gets greasy, it's going to automatically soak it up. But wait until you see the volume that this gives you. Good morning, Meg. All right. I also like this because anyone can use it. You don't have to be a blonde or a brunette. Like, it literally dries to nothing. We've all used the dry shampoos that have been like white powder when it hits your hair. That's not good. All right. So literally, I just kind of zhuzh it around and activate it. I can go a full week without washing my hair with this stuff. Between this and the Monistat hair challenge, look at this. It's unreal. But it gives you a ton of volume. Like, I did not have this much volume in my hair when we started this process. And I probably have not curled my hair, oh my God, in weeks. Weeks and weeks and weeks. But I figured I'd toss a few curls in it so I don't look quite so nuts today. This is my super, oh my God, things not to drop on you during a live video, especially a hot curling iron. That would be bad. So I've been kind of trying to give my hair a break from heat lately because I'm trying to grow it and not break it while I'm doing that. So that's the reason I've kind of been wearing it straight a little bit more lately. Hi Kayla, hi Cody, hi Wendy. What curler do you have? This is an Argan Heat 3/4 inch curling iron. I think I got it at Sally Beauty. It's nothing special. One and only, it says. One and Only is the brand, and Argan Heat is the model. 3/4 inch. It's just a titanium shaft so that it like slides. I don't like the ceramic ones because I feel like my hair doesn't glide through them very well. But this is not like a sponsored thing. Nobody's paying me to use it or do it or whatever. And I bet you I've had this curling iron for 5 years at least. But the longer my hair gets, the more I prefer this 3/4 inch barrel because it curls the curls a little bit tighter so that they don't look, they stay put better. A tighter curl is going to stay in your hair for longer than a big wide curl because that's almost straightening your hair. And usually if I have dirty hair like I do right now and I just have the dry shampoo in it, I can usually curl my hair and just touch it up for like 2 to 3 days after that. I don't need to like start from scratch every single day. But the nice thing about the dry shampoo is that it gives it enough volume that you're able to actually like style your hair and get some play out of it. The struggle, however, is making sure you don't look like you're about to enter into a pageant. Like Honey Boo Boo style. Oops, that didn't work. And I try to leave that last little bit of hair out of the end. When that last little end piece is straight, it just seems to fall a little bit nicer and not look like a perfectly coiffed curl, but more like a messy beach wave. Not that I'm a hair expert, I'm just a girl who curls her hair. My hair does not stay curled. Any tips or secrets? Honestly, my hair holds curl really, really well. The texture of your hair does matter. I'm personally someone who does not like a lot of product in my hair, so I never use hairspray. I do find that like the less I handle my hair, the better. So things like dry shampoo are actually going to give your hair a little bit of texture, and they're going to prevent your hair from getting greasy, and they're going to hold product a little bit better. So maybe try dry shampoo. Even if when your hair is clean, that's something that I regularly do after I wash my hair. I will spray dry shampoo into it. That way, as I go through the week, I'm like staying on top of the oil and I'm not treating it when it's oily, I'm treating it just before. It also just gives you really good volume. So I would say get a good dry shampoo, like the chlorine. This is not the cheapest by far. Like this is, I want to say that this was $12 for the 3.2 ounce. Check a couple of places because they have it on Ulta, Sephora, and Target and Amazon. So check a couple of places. But when you curl your hair, let it sit until your curls are cold. So don't like immediately brush it out. So wait till your curls sort of cool down and then go through and just kind of tousle them. Like I said, I am not a hairspray person. I have probably had this thing of hairspray. I got it for my 30th birthday. My very, very, very good friend Brianna, who's a hairstylist, got that for me, and it was my 30th birthday. So 5 years ago. I've had that can of hairspray for 5 years, and it's full because I just don't use it. So I would say try something like the dry shampoo, and honestly, it makes your hair super shiny. I just don't like product in it. I hate texturizing spray. Like I got this sea salt texturizing spray. I hate it. I'm sure that it works well for other people. It makes my hair feel really, really dirty. And not in like a, you know, like Christina Aguilera dirty. It makes it feel like hobo dirty. And I just can't get down with it. Like the texture's all off and I feel like it doesn't add anything to the way that I style my hair. It just makes it feel gross. So yes, back to this. This is what I would try. And honestly, try to wash your hair a little bit less because having a little bit of the natural oil in your hair makes it look a little bit shinier. And I feel like it helps protect your hair and hold a style a little bit better. Unless, of course, you're going for like a perfect blowout. That kind of does have to be done fresh. But you'll see, I'll blow out my hair and like 2 or 3 days later, I'll have curly hair because I'm trying to prevent washing it again for a few days. All right, there you have it. That's my unprofessional, unbiased opinion on all things hair and beauty this morning. But listen, so I am this close to hitting my October goal, which is hitting blue status. I have been going for that status for 1.5 years, and I'm $842 away from it. So if there was ever a time, you're welcome, Catherine. I'm glad that if it works for you, please let me know because I'm totally interested now. I'm invested in you. So if there was ever a time that you guys wanted to try something with Unique, it is now. I need you so bad. So if you click on my nose, a little description box will pop up and then you can follow that link to my website. I'm going to post an after selfie. I did take a before, so I'm going to post an after. And then I'm going to list all the comments, all the products that I used today. So as always, we have a 14-day love it guarantee where if you get something and you're not completely wild about it, you send it back for a full refund. We also have a 90-day guarantee where you can exchange it for something else. And so that's really good, especially for things like the skincare. If you use it for 3 months and you go, you know what? I think I just preferred whatever. Then you can go back to that and you can just exchange it for makeup or something like that. So we really do stand by our products because honestly, my return rate is like 1% or less. So with that, I love you guys. I will be back on Tuesday, if not sooner, to do a skincare tutorial. Please, if you have any questions on products or color matches or anything like that, just let me know, and I am here for it. I am here for it all weekend. I'm here for it whenever you need me because I am hitting blue this month. I have been literally chasing this dream for over 1 year, and I'm this close, and I got to do it. So I love you guys, and I will see you later.